feel like you are just a superwoman, which you already are, but you are like the baddest, most strongest woman in the world. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lizzie, for those of you who do not know. In today's video, we'll be discussing physical readiness. You are lost. You don't know what to do. You tried everything. You're trying to just make weight before you leave for boot camp so that you can even be considered to join the military. So tune into this video and I got you. Before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe, turn on your post notification, give this video a big thumbs up, and go ahead and share this video. Tell your friends about it, and don't forget to comment down below any questions, concerns, comments, video requests, anything. We are here for you guys. Without further ado, let's get into the first thing that I did was, when I heard that all you do is walk and run in boot camp, the first thing I did was get up and walk. I joined the military about 5 years ago. So at that time, my little sister, she's 8 now, my little sister was only 3, so she was still in daycare. So I volunteered to pick her up, and it was a good 15-20 minute walk. So I would walk there and back and hold her, you know, to kind of build my upper body strength and things like that. Once I got walking down pack, and I felt like it was time for me to go ahead and try other things, because I didn't want to do so many workouts at one time, and then now I'm drained. Now I don't have motivation or energy to move on to the next thing. So I didn't want to do that. I just stuck to one thing, and so I started with walking. And then at that time, I had just became a vegetarian. I'm no longer vegetarian. I am a pescatarian now. But at that time, 5 years ago, I was a vegetarian, so I decided to do yoga, and yoga really helped me. Just the basic things. I did not become like an intermediate yogini or an advanced yoga person and whatnot. I was just very beginnerish, basic. So yoga helped me walk in. I didn't really get into running too much, because I just felt, for me, if they were going to force me to run, I want to enjoy as much walking as possible and not running. I know that doesn't make sense. I know that's probably not very helpful, but again, I'm just saying and telling you guys things that I did that really helped me. Look, it's 5 years later, and obviously I made it. I'm still in regulations. I can run, walk, do whatever needs to be done for my age and my weight group. Exercises that will help build your upper body strength, as far as doing push-ups, because I know when I first heard that I had to do push-ups, and I had to do, I want to say 24, 26, even more than that probably. No, I think, yeah, it was about that much. I'm not sure. I was scared, and I was like, I can't even do one. So I know you don't want to feel like a girly girl or not, or you're not strong, but I highly recommend girl push-ups. And when they call it girl push-ups, but it's really just a modified version of a push-up. When you're down on your knees and you are just doing it like a push-up, just keep doing that. I would recommend doing 10 a day until you can just keep adding more, and do 2 every day. So you did 10 on Monday, do 12 on Tuesday, 14 on Wednesday, take a break on Thursday, continue back and do 16 on Friday. Like, to come up with some regimen that will help you, a routine that will help you be able to progress. Another thing to build your upper body strength, and this is also going to tie into sit-ups, because you have to build your core as well, is doing planks will allow you to trick your brain and tell your brain, okay, I'm strong enough, I can hold myself up because I have all of this aligned, I'm strong, it's tight, boom, shoulders work, arm work, I'm strong. But at the same time, you're also building your core, because if you tighten it, you're building your core. So now your core is strong enough to maybe do an extra 5 push-ups, do an extra 10 push-ups, I'm doing extra 10 sit-ups, do an extra 5 sit-ups. It's now strong enough to do that, versus if you were like me, I think I could do 8 sit-ups. That was so bad. And by the time I left boot camp, I was doing at least 70. So don't wait, don't be like me. I did not do anything to prep my core or anything. I didn't even prep my upper body. I did not, and that's where I fell short. And I don't want you guys to be like that. Definitely want you to be able to have muscle memory and be able to have all of that built and ready to go, because whether you do it or not, they definitely will. The idea is to build your upper body strength in your core. So do, like I said, 10 modified push-ups, and then jump into a 30-second plank. Keep adding time onto that plank. So you did 30 seconds on Monday with the 10 modified push-ups. Now move on, let's say Tuesday, now you're doing 12 push-ups, modified version, and you're going to go ahead and do 45 seconds now, and just keep building up and keep until you just feel like you are just a superwoman, which you already are, but you are like the baddest, most strongest woman in the world. Just keep going. How to build your core outside of doing that plank. You want to maybe do something like Russian twist. Russian twist will help build your core because you're in a position where all your focus is on the core. All the strain is on your core. So you're forcing your body to snap into that mentality like, hey, oh my God, there's pressure on my stomach area. And now you're building your core. I would definitely, so that's what I would recommend. Russian twist. I would recommend, if you can't do sit-ups, or if you can do sit-ups, do your max every single day and push yourself, encourage yourself to add on 2 more. Or if you're not going to be able to, or if you can't encourage yourself because that's just how you are, that's fine. Have somebody for accountability purposes and play, hey girl, or hey man, or hey mom, or hey dad, can you make sure that you push me to do extra 2? Like, even when I'm about to give up, just make sure you force me to do that extra 2. There goes your accountability, and also there goes your progress. So to sum up everything that I mentioned, for push-ups, for upper body strength, or to be able to get yourself to be able to do push-ups, you are going to want to do the modified version and keep adding 2 on every day. Don't forget your 2 rest days a week, because you don't want to overwork yourself. And then go ahead and throw your plank in there. Start off with 30 seconds, start off with 15 seconds, and then do more the next day. Don't be stagnant and do what you just did the day prior, because you're going to see progress. Yes, you're going to feel yourself getting stronger, but you can maximize your results if you push yourself. I know it hurts. I know it can be painful, but it's worth it in the end. For your sit-ups, if you can do 1 sit-up, do 1 sit-up every day until you feel like you can do 2. But the goal is to do more than you did yesterday. So if you did 1, guess what you're going to do on Tuesday? You're going to do 2. But then guess what you're going to do on Wednesday? You're going to do 3. And so that is your way of tricking your body and forcing your body to get with your mind. You're mentally there, but you're not physically there. Oh, trust me, when the brain comes together with the body, is truly intact and in line with the mind and body is in line, they're going to be on the same page. Whether you push your body or your mind overtakes it. And I know it doesn't sound like it makes sense, or it might not make sense to you, but once you do it, you're gonna be like, oh, that's what she was talking about. I understand now. And then most importantly, cardio. Cardio is so important. You can do any form of cardio. Like I recommended, walk everywhere. If you can walk to your market, to your local market, like if you have a Dollar Tree or a grocery store down the street, and you're only getting a couple things that you might have 2 bags, walk there. Do not drive there. Do not catch an Uber or Lyft there. Walk. It will be so beneficial. I promise you, if you walk to your local grocery store or wherever you're trying to go for a week straight, take some before photos and then take some after photos, you will see a change. Or step on the scale and weigh yourself, and you will see a change a week later. I don't like to be too dependent on the scale because my weight fluctuates and it goes up and down. But where I see the true results are physically. So I don't really pay attention to the scale. And I recommend that you don't either. Even though the military is all about that weight on the scale, it's also about your body measurements. So it's okay to not meet that number on the scale, but long as you're physically intact. Sidebar, side note, if you have the option of waist training, I highly recommend it. Because I have a waist trainer, and I recently just found out about waist training, I want to say about 3 years after I joined the military, so about 2 years ago, and it has been very beneficial to me. it kind of just, it reminds me of my goal. The waist trainer is not going to fix your body, but it's a constant reminder. Like, you walk by the mirror and you have it on, or you just even feel your body and you're like, man, this is what it feels like to not have a gut hanging over. It pushes you to try harder, to be better, to do more. You've reached the end of the video. Thank you so much, so much for listening to what I had to say, the advice that I was giving to you guys. I hope it was helpful. And with that being said, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and share the video. Okay, bye guys. Thank you.